Take a moment to consider the technology sector. It's a realm where innovation reigns supreme and the pace of change is relentless. A perfect example of this is the rise of Silicon Valley's tech giants in the early 2000s. Companies like Apple and Google transformed our lives with their innovative products and services. They pushed boundaries, challenged norms, and in doing so, they propelled the entire sector forward. But it wasn't just about the products. These companies understood the power of collaboration, of shared goals, and the strength found in unity. They built ecosystems, not just individual enterprises. And by doing so, they created a sector that is resilient, adaptable, and consistently at the forefront of global innovation. Now, let's pivot to the energy sector. Traditional energy companies like those in oil and gas have long dominated this sector. But the rise of renewable energy companies is reshaping the landscape. Companies like Tesla are not only challenging the status quo, but are also driving the sector towards a more sustainable future. They are proof that a sector's success isn't just about maintaining the status quo, but about evolving to meet changing demands and expectations. What about the healthcare sector? It's a sector that has been thrust into the spotlight in recent years, particularly with the global pandemic. Companies like Moderna and AstraZeneca, who developed vaccines at an unprecedented speed, have shown the world the power of healthcare innovation. They've shown that when a sector is united in purpose and driven by a common goal, it can achieve incredible things. And finally, the financial services sector. Traditional banks, insurance companies, and investment firms are now sharing the stage with fintech startups and digital-only banks. These newcomers are leveraging technology to offer more personalized, efficient, and accessible financial services. They're shaking up the sector, proving that disruption can lead to growth and innovation. So, what have we learned? We've seen how the success of a sector depends on innovation, collaboration, adaptability, and a willingness to evolve and disrupt. We've seen how companies within a sector can drive change, push boundaries, and shape the future. And we've seen how every sector, no matter its focus, has a role to play in our global economy. In the end, a thriving sector is more than just a collection of companies. It's a community of innovators, disruptors, collaborators, and visionaries. And it's these communities that will shape the world of tomorrow. Remember, the economy is not a static entity. It's a living, breathing, evolving organism. And each sector, each company within that sector, plays a vital role in its growth and development. So keep an eye on these sectors. They're not just interesting to watch, they're essential to understand.